Alrighty, give me 1 second. Let me make my usual post, and then we will get started. 1, and 2, and 3. Alright, and then I just need to full screen this. Where is it? There we go. Alright. And hello! Hello! So, yesterday, we went about buying stuff from all the shops. We did our connection events, we did the movies, and then we did some of the 4 SPGs. We took care of the monster for the guild, and then we also took care of the kidnapping that happened with what's her face? Sinem? I think that was her name, Sinem. So we took care of all that. I think we have 1 4 SPG left, and then we can jump back into the main story. So let's get to it, shall we? And we also found out that Yun Ka-Fai is also in Tharbad. Mans is in Calvard, and we're seeing them everywhere. Although I think my understanding of it is that Yun Ka-Fai is helping Ikaruga? Maybe? I don't know. Wait, what is... Oh, that's the basketball court. Okay. Do we gotta go to the entertainment district? I think we do. I think we go to the Al Umara Hotel. Do 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 do. I think that's upstairs. So let's go upstairs. Yes, this guy.
Excuse
right,
me.
so we were helping the one lady. She wanted to bring back one of the desserts from the past. But she couldn't remember what it was. A dessert that existed about 15 years ago. Well.
You know something. You know something? You do, don't you?
Stick to using that mouth for chewing and chewing only, alright? Sorry, but I am actually familiar with what you're referring to. It was a favorite of the locals back in the day. That being said, though, seeing as I only came to Tharbad around 5 years ago... Oh! Sounds like you're pretty familiar with the dessert regardless. Think you could give us an idea of what we should be looking for? Well, according to the people who have tried it, its most distinctive features seem to be the texture given to it by crisp, thin strings of dough. I imagine it must be similar to a dessert that originated in Elsheim. Knef? I don't know. However, I never heard of a knef being served in a rolled shape. It makes me wonder if that was someone's unique take on the dish. A recipe this old woman of ours may have modified then. And seeing as it would have been based on Central Eastern dessert, it makes sense that the locals will be so fond of it. Yeah, but if it looked different, no wonder it had our client confused.
But a hunch about it being high-end Central Eastern dessert was correct then, right? I'd like to try asking someone who's actually tasted it, but...
Yeah, alright. Let's go see if we can find anyone who's eaten this thing. Do 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 do. Alright, so... Oh, okay. Do 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 do. Oh, that's a nice looking car or taxi. I like the design. Do 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 do. Oh.
A moment of your time.
Excuse me, we would like to ask you about some desserts.
A fabled luxury dessert, you say? And you're asking if I've eaten it? What a silly question. Listen well, common folk. There's only one thing that would fit the bill.
Oh, have we finally hit the jackpot?
What's it taste like? Come on, tell us! If there's a dish in this world that's been referred to as high-end, I assure you that I've almost certainly eaten it. The young master has a weakness for sweets, you see, particularly desserts. I didn't need to know that, Hardy. Anyway, I was 7 when I first tasted it, and I'll remember the experience till the day I die. Pistachios, raw cacao mixed with red bean paste, then wrapped up in rolls of flaky dough. And man, those subtle citrusy notes in the cream, in the ice cream that came with it. Secret ingredient, schmediant ingredient. That was dried lemon, no doubt.
Knef is an Arab dessert, most popular in Egypt, often served on holidays. It's made of pastry dough layered with cheese and soaked in syrup. Got you. Also, hi Krogan, how you doing, man? How's your day going, brother?
Damn, that really does sound good. Would you happen to remember who was selling it? Selling it? I think there's been some sort of misunderstanding here. Huh? What does that mean? The dessert the young master was speaking of is one that was served at a temple in the cultural district on a national holiday. When he visited to pray, he simply happened to come across someone handing it out to the public. He was determined to have some, no matter the cost. Well, could you blame me? It wasn't just tasty, it was pretty too. It's a shame they haven't served it since. Ah, but that reminds me. I believe it was being sold at a street stall for some time as well. Are you serious? And you didn't tell me? I'll buy their whole business, stall and all. Unfortunately, young master, they seem to have gone out of business years ago. What? Why? Huh? He actually looks pretty hurt about the whole thing. Feel kinda bad for the guy.
Well, in any case, it seems we found our next lead, no? It's too hot, how about you? It's definitely hot outside, but also, I have the AC working, so I'm in pretty good standing here. I'm not too worried about the heat right now. Thank God for the AC working. But I do feel for you, brother. I understand how it feels to not have the AC working and being hot as fuck. I understand. But otherwise, I'm doing alright, man. Make my way through Kevin's chapter.
Wait! To the temple!
Alright, so the temple is not here. It's in the cultural district.
Let's not dawdle now.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. The temple.
Central Eastern culture. Get your spices here.
We have around 33 C today. That's around 90 in Fahrenheit. God damn. Let me see. What is the temperature over here? It's 84 Fahrenheit over here. So about like 62 C. Wait, is that 6? No, that's wrong. That's telling me the wrong thing. No. It's not giving me... I don't know why it's not giving me the... Oh, here we go. 29C. There we go. I'm like looking at it. It's like it's saying 62. I'm like, that's not right. Yeah. So 29 Celsius.
Got a moment?
A dessert we served at the temple. Well, yes, the Central East temples do have a custom of serving sweets on national holidays. We offer a variety every year, but I believe the one you're looking for in particular is Kamar Khnef. Kamar Khnef? We found it at last, LP! Finally! So it's super delicious, right? It is indeed. We last served it at a temple about 15 years ago, but apparently someone opened up a food stall for it right after. They saw how popular it was, I suppose, and felt the need to meet demand. If it's 62, I'm literally I mean, yeah. That's what I'm saying. I read that. I was like, wait a second. That's not 62. It was telling me, I think it was telling me for what it would be later in the night. For Fahrenheit. I think that's what it was trying to tell me. I was looking for, like, the Celsius. It took me a second to find it.
Well, that lines up with everything we've heard so far.
Would you happen to be familiar with the person capable of making this dessert? Well, I've only met her, really, and that was 15 years ago. Her name was Rafia, whatever. Wait, Rafia? Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. Wait a second. What? Wait. I'm sorry. Wait. Hold up. Isn't that... I feel... Don't we know... Haven't we heard this name before? Is that not who... Am I crazy? No, I am crazy. It was Rufina is Kevin's, fucking... I can't remember her name. Not her name. I can't remember what she was. I can't remember the relationship. I think, Rufina was the one... Right, she was Reese's older sister, but Kevin's, like, sister figure. Right. Okay. Yeah. Father Mukhtar, you two were acquainted. Indeed, we were friends, in fact. She was a relative of Hilal Tavern and Inn's owner, and though she didn't live in Tharbad, she often visited our temple to pray. She tended to come on holidays in particular, so she could offer her sweets to the people of the city. I see! Her age necessitated she retire from her culinary pursuits. However, and for some reason, she decided to leave her kniff recipe to me, but... You see, there seems to be a secret technique to rolling the dough that, despite my best efforts, I've been wholly unable to reproduce. If you're interested, I wouldn't mind showing you all the recipe card. You'll likely be able to do more with it than I ever could. Oh yes, please!
Man, 15 years ago, huh? Imagine Tharbad's changed a heck of a lot since then. Heard that was around the time the city was experiencing some serious growth, too.
Correct. That was when the entertainment district was established, which, given its nature, created friction with the cultural district. Actually, it was that very tension that Rafia was hoping to relieve with her kniff.
Huh. Maybe eating some could help us, too.
And complicated matters related to the fabled desert, eh? It would seem Nadia was correct in her assumption after all. Wait, what are we talking about? Come on, guys! Time to head over to our final destination, Halal Tavern and Inn. Only then will this dessert's true form be revealed.
Yeah, we're coming.
To the inn! To the inn!
Quick question.
Did you say Kamar Khnef? Well, of course I know what that is. After all, Rafia's my auntie. Your auntie? Well, I guess we did hear she was a relative of yours. See, you can trace our family line back to the times of the nomadic desert tribes. We settled here in Tharbad when it was still a small oasis town, but Auntie Rafia chose to remain a nomad.
That being said, though, she made plenty sure to visit us whenever she was in the area. After all, she was still family, you know. Every time she came to town, she'd make her knife, and I'd be right there giving her a helping hand. A shame she passed away 15 years ago.
That's why it was lost to history.
So, she's gone? But if you helped her make it in the past...
That's right, got all the tricks to it down pat. Never learned the whole recipe, admittedly, but you said you picked it up at the temple, right? In that case, I should be able to recreate it, maybe even to a T.
Really? Woohoo! Finally, we'll be able to eat the long-lost dessert of legend.
Such enthusiasm! My auntie would have loved to hear it. Did you want to help make it as well?
Well, seeing as our client did promise we could help, we could sample her test batch. Least we could do is help with some of the prep, honestly. This whole mystery process thing has got me kinda curious anyway.
And finished!
Wow, it's so pretty! And that aroma! I can't get enough! Is this real? Am I actually getting the chance to eat the dessert of my dreams once more?
You're crying before you even taken the first bite? That's a bit much, don't you think? We have practically taken over the whole tavern. Won't this be an issue for Halal's business?
Hala's business? I said halal, I meant Hala. Sorry.
Well, and given that she went to all the trouble of helping us, we should partake it as well. So her efforts don't go to waste, of course.
Whoa! These flavors are out of this world! I heard it was good, obviously. But the flavor, the aroma, the texture, they really are in perfect harmony. I don't even know what to say. It's just amazing.
Indeed, I can tell great care went into its creation. It's best suited to the summer, I imagine. The heat adds an interesting component to the experience. Fascinating. This truly is a Tharbadi specialty.
We need to buy this recipe. Definitely worth all the... Oh, more please!
What? You've already had 5! That should be plenty, young lady.
The taste is so nostalgic, I almost fainted, but... It feels like these girls are enjoying it more than I am.
Thus, Kamar Knef, the once-lost Tharbadi specialty, was successfully brought back to the city. After receiving permission from proprietress Hala, Felicia even added it as a special menu item at her stall. However, when Nadia decided to oh so thoughtfully send Van a report on the incident, he replied with a long, bitter message that, for propriety's sake, will be summed up with his primary sentiment, "Wish I could have had some too."
He cursed her out, didn't he?
He was like, "You fucking bitch! How dare you have it?" He's cursing her out.
Fuck you! Fuck you, Nadia! Fuck you! God damn it, Van!
Request completed.
Are just rewards.
You're fired, Nadia! Basically. How dare you fucking have it without me?
Okay, wait. I'm pretty sure if I go... Whoops. I'm pretty sure if I go back to the entertainment district, I'd probably be able to buy the what you call it? The recipe. Or not recipe, but the item. The food. The Kamar Knif. Come on. Also, I've had this game crash on me so many fucking times, it's ridiculous. I think we're up to like 6 times now.
I want to go watch the live broadcast.
Play already.
Do, 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 do. Which honestly doesn't make any sense considering it uses the same engine as Daybreak 2. And I think same engine as Daybreak 1 as well.
What can I get for you? Thanks a bunch.
There we go.
Thanks for the grub.
Alright, so that means I should be able to... Nope, not that. There we go. Premium Sweets!
I'll send this review to Van.
This treat's status as a legend is well deserved. The ritzy sweet bean paste, softened dough, and side of ice cream combined to form the ultimate flavor. I could eat 100.
I mean, she's not lying. She probably could eat 100. Okay. I think I got everything. Yeah, I think that's all the foods. And I've been to all the shops. So I think now we move on to the main story.
Hustle up, gang.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
This market's got everything.
I said this all yesterday, but like I do miss the music from Daybreak 1 that played in Tharbad, but like the music here isn't bad either.
Wow, it's gorgeous!
Yeah, I think I'd enjoy it more if it wasn't so hot out, though.
I mean,
So, what's the deal with this place?
I assume it has something to do with your... No, with the Septian sacraments?
Got that right. See, 20 years ago, this city was faced with an existential threat. Hail Oasis was on the verge of drying up. However, thanks to the 3 disciples and their irrigation work, the opposite transpired. I mean, just look at all this water! But now, we're here to determine what caused the problem in the first place, and if its solution has had any negative effects.
Cerulean seal of mine, shining from the abyss.
I see. So this is...
Yeah, that rough and tough sister and her blue-haired lackey used to do this kind of thing all the time. The power of the Dominion stigmas.
Huh? But wait!
Akashic Eye. Activate!
Huh? Isn't this what happens when Van becomes Grendel?
Yeah. Face, space, and all. Just the colors are different.
Haven't had the chance to see it myself, but I imagine the mechanics behind it are pretty similar. I scan the spiritual data of Dingo Brad that lies within this land's memory.
Dingo Brad? Why Dingo?
Tell me, where was he on the morning of October 25th, 1208?
What the fuck? Did we just see into the past?
I don't believe so, no. Rather, it seems to have been a memory that a higher plane carved into the land.
Psychometry. I had heard such an ability existed, but...
Yeah, well, what I did was just the extra awesome version of it. Anyway, we know where we have to go now. Shall we?
Why is he looking into... Why is Kevin looking into something Dingo did in the past? The fuck?
Get your spices here. Central Eastern culture.
This pathway is just like the one we saw earlier.
I wondered just...
Because he's an onion, so he's interested in water stuff, bruh.
Twice to the right, once to the left. And it's open! Let's go.
So these are here to prevent the water level from rising too high during the rainy season, huh? Looking a little low at the moment. Though when Arkwright came here toward the end of last year, I bet it was even lower. On the other hand, Dingo showed up right at the start of the dry season, meaning the water stores would have been much higher.
This forensic analysis of yours is great and all, but...
So your objective this entire time has been to figure out what Dingo Brad was up to. Is that it?
The reporter who was caught in the explosion in Cray. And who was revived only to be exploited for another's grotesque ambitions.
Yeah.
I never got the chance to speak with him face to face, but
You know,
if there's one thing I know
for a
sure,
character,
it's that he's never coming back.
For a character that was never playable in the first place, he's starting to feel more and more like the main focal point of the Calvard arc. Like Daybreak 1, you know, he was like the main go-to guy for Van, and he's the one who got us all the information we needed. And then the incident in Cray happened, and then Daybreak 2, he came back to life. He became the Zolga Grendel, and he was also the one that was still sending us information. And now here we are again, relying on information from Dingo. Like, man is like hidden main character here.
Anyhow, I imagine you're only one step away from finding what you seek. Yes?
Quite the observational skills you got there. Guess I was right to bring you along. And I could say the same to Lapis, what with that superior processing power of hers, couldn't I? But I got a feeling you two still don't get where all this is headed. You sure you want to keep tagging along?
Of course we do. We're in this till the end. Don't exactly know what you're after, but if that hunky reporter's involved, that's all the more reason for us to stick around.
Got a feeling he was here looking into the Octogeneses. If we discover anything new about them, we should consider passing it along to Van and the others. Would be nice to settle our debt with them.
Yeah, about that. Might be a problem if you chat too much with them, you know? Could end with you getting snuffed out, after all.
Oh? Oh? Why would he say that?
Hey!
bullying them, Kevin. Whether they come along or not, you don't...
No, it's fine. He's right. Even though we're both former assassins, Nadia and I took an oath to never kill again. But the idea that we'd be able to keep that oath, I knew all too well that was just our egos speaking.
S and I have talked this over time and time again. We know that an excuse like ours won't always fly. But even still, we swore that was a line we'd never cross again. So that
Nadia
S could live a normal life for once.
Swin. Nadia.
You really mean that? Even if that oath of yours is what ends up getting her killed?
I plan on holding myself to it for as long as I can. But if that were to happen, I'd simply die with her.
And what about you? I feel like you're the type who'd take down his killer and then follow after yourself.
Well, yeah, but I'd prefer not having to in the first place. Oh, and if they had accomplices, I'd probably take all of them with us, too.
Don't worry. We'd never let it come to that anyway. Right, Rufus?
Indeed. As their leader, that's the very least I can do.
I appreciate that.
Well, I believe LP, but you can have 30% of my trust.
Just 30%, you know. No big, no, not a whole lot. Just 30. Can't really fully trust you.
Fine. All right. Guess I did say I'd be keeping my eye on you after all. Just know that I've got one request for you. And it's from me, your ever-youthful employer.
Youthful? Please.
Wow, rude!
Rufus is 32, right? I'm sure you're probably younger than him, but...
I'm only 28, you brats. I guess I am older than Arkwright, but still. Anyway, that oath you took, to never kill again, I don't want to see any exceptions to that rule. Which means no throwing your lives away because something happened to your better half, you hear? That goes for both of you. Basically, I'm asking you to stay true to your oath. Now then, let's get going.
Of course. If possible, I'd like to have this matter settled by evening.
I'll give you shard support from the back line.
Kevin's not such a bad guy. I understand he's got a bad rep, but he's actually a really nice guy.
Ah, so refreshing. I could plop down on the floor and doze off right here.
He literally dragged us all down to hell. I mean, yeah, but he wasn't a bad guy. He was trying to do he was trying to do the right thing. He had good intentions.
Target eliminated. Let's move.
Alright, let's rip. Bam! Hang it up! Fort all prepped up. Let's put a bow on. Open wide! Bam!
And besides, he took care of things. He handled it all.
Keep up the pace.
He made sure nobody got hurt. I hear the palm.
Open wide! Open wide! Hang it up! Bam!
BAM!
It's our cutest. Open wide! Open wide! Open wide! Hang it up!
Target eliminated. Let's move.
There they are. I see them.
No hiding from me.
Oh, there we go.
There you go.
Say your prayers. Hope she heard. Here we go.
Spear of her.
Seal of mine, shining from the abyss. By your glow, strike down my enemies. Fly, holy spears of space.
God damn. The amount of hits that thing does, it's fucking insane.
You want to see what I can really do? There you go. More
I'm
of the
curious to
same
see
next
what's in that
time,
chest
Kevin.
myself.
Can I break these? Nope. Okay.
Shall we search?
Ah, jump. Get. There we go. Thank you.
Alrighty.
Do do do. Hi guys. I wrote guys wrong because it's funny. Gotcha. Yo Yoshihiro, how you doing, man? How's your day going, brother? Okay, so I should be able to this one. Okay, do I... Wait, do I go back? Oh, I can't go back that way. Okay. Open wide! Bam!
Settle this right now.
Haha! I dragged the other two enemies into the fight. Let's go. Do 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 do.
Tag along. Make it happen, Nadia.
Oh wait, why am I moving up front with her? I need her to just cast.
Cypher activate. Here goes.
Chrono Blitz. Do 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 do.
Open wide. Open wide. Open wide. Open wide. All prepped up.
Nothing out of the usual except for one thing. I am looking to buy a house near where we're... Nice! Well, that's good. I hope things work out for you. I hope you get that house you're looking for.
They put up a decent fight.
Not the worst I've seen.
Okay, do I want to go... Let's go this way first. Because treasure! Treasure!
Beauty.
And then I can pull this lever. Pull the lever, Kunk! Wrong lever! I hope to find out... I hope to find something before Horizon 2 will go out. I mean... You have a little bit of time. I think I think maybe... I feel like Horizon 2 will probably happen in 2027. I think. So I think you got some time there. Hanging on! Oh, he was stunned. Oh, I didn't even realize he was stunned. There we go.
Right behind you.
Oh, I can barely get close there. Alright. Now, I will say a very strong no spoiler about Kai. Okay, okay.
Sorry, gotta rest your souls. More of the same next time, Kevin.
Do 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 do.
Can't run from me. Kablam!
Kablam!
Tag along, certainly. You want to see what I can really do? There you go.
So this is what the fifth can do.
Okay, so that lets me loop back. Alright, I don't need to go back though, so let's go this way. Right, I can't go there from here. I'd have to go... Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go this way. The final had go out from my banana account. Huh? But is for, say, how much is deep in a... I don't understand. I'm not sure what you're trying to say. The final of Kai? Yeah, I'm not quite sure what you're trying to say.
No mercy. Open wide. Open wide. Lord, bam. Open wide.
I understand you're talking about Horizon. I understand that you're talking about Trails Beyond the Horizon, but I don't know what it is you're. I don't understand what you're trying to express. I don't understand the rest of what you're trying to say. All I understood is that you're talking about Horizon. That's all I understood. I don't know. I don't exactly know what you're like. What you're trying to express. Oh, it's very amazing. Yeah. Okay. Okay. That's cool. Gotcha.
Keep your guard up.
Bam!
Careful, there's a whole swarm of them.
Open wide! Open wide! Florida! Bam! Hang it up! Careful, they go!
Now's our chance.
Bam! Careful, they go!
Okay.
Do 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 do.
Cavalry bolt! Sorry, pal.
Okay.
Do 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 do. As I've said sometimes, my English is not. No, I understand. That's why I communicated that I wasn't understanding of what you were saying.
All the shots, Rufus!
There you go.
My cue. Bleed through! I don't say
Okay.
Bow, 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 bow. Do 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 do. Okay, so go this way. Where am I going?
We
Let's see you keep that up.
There's still one over here! The hell are you doing here? I just took out all your friends. We took them out back and shot them. The hell?
All according to calculus.
Okay, so I go straight, and that'll lead me down to the red exclamation mark, but I want to go the other way to get that other chest. So let's go this way first.
No mercy. Bam! Get out,
BAM! So the differences of Horizon is that the plot and adrenaline is placed on various points, not only start or final. Got you, got you.
That much closer to his level.
One second. I will be right back. I need to go grab something from the door. I'll be right back. BRB. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. There was a package out front. I had to go grab it. Alright. Let's get back to this. Treasure! When I can recover the future remake of... Man, I have the feeling of like I need to sneeze, and I'm like trying to read the sentence, and then the sneeze is like... And then the sneeze doesn't want to come out. God damn it! Ah! When I can recover the future remake of Azure, I want to see if it is really near to perfection as many trail. I don't know. I personally do not hold it as high as other Trails fans do. I think Zero and Azure are both good games. They are good games. But in my opinion, I like the Sky games and the Daybreak games way more than Azure and Zero. Yeah. I don't know. I hold it. I don't hold it as high as everybody else does. Damn! I wanted to steal that. I mean, listen. You cannot have my package, Krogan. 1 second. I got a phone call. 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Maybe. I don't know. I might not get another phone call again. Oh my god. Apparently, Amazon decided that they were gonna take, like, our packages, give us one package, and then bring the other package next door. So I had to go next door and get our other package. You know, fucking, I don't know. Whatever. In my opinion, I have to a tier list for what I look for in Trails games. Story mainly, but also characters, usable, and combat features that I can see only when I have played all games until Kai 2. Got you. Yeah, I mean, I've made my own, like, tier list of sorts. Hold on. 1 second. I have it. I'll show you my tier list, and you know, you can base it off of that, but like a lot of people will disagree with my tier list anyway, so where is, so this is my tier list here. Kai 2 for that I saw in Kai, Reverie, Sky 3rd, Azure. I missed still 3rd in Azure. Only hypothetically. Got you. I don't do the whole I don't make hypothetical tier list. I pretty much just make a tier list based off what I've played. So you can see my tier list there and see how I rate the games. A lot of people will disagree on there's a lot of people in the Trails fandom that will probably disagree on a lot of the games or that tier list in general. But that's just kind of how I feel about the games. I look to return shortly. Alright, sounds good.
This'll leave a mark. Suck it! Rufus, certainly! I follow! You're mine! Count on you, Swin! Extra whip!
Alright, let's grab this treasure chest.
Seems about right.
Gold rosary. Ooh. Oh wait, did I even... I did. Okay, never mind.
I'm a long ways behind Father yet.
Alright, so I got that. I need to get that. So that means I need to go back down this way. So we go here.
Careful, there's a whole swarm of
BAM! Ha ha! BAM! BAM! Open wide! Do 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 do.
Let's put a bow on this. Open wide!
BAM!
Open wide!
Open wide!
Rather a waste of time.
I hear the palms! There they are! Get him! Alright, where's the other one? There he is. Okay. Get him with this, and then...
This'll leave a mark. Suck it!
Wait. No, I don't have enough S boost! No!
Take it away!
Orange swords.
Heather the Thunder! Luke Gang!
I bet I understood which Trails games have put, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's easy to understand which Trails games people disagree with me about. I'm pretty sure it's easy to figure out which ones.
Shine from the abyss. By your glow, strike down my enemies. Fly, holy spears of space.
For me, is Daybreak 2.
Nice. I'm flying high.
Except
Oh, you don't like you disagree with my ranking of Daybreak 2? I thought Daybreak 2 was really good. I enjoyed it. And I recently just finished it. Like, I finished it, what day did I finish that one? Hold on. Let's see. I finished that in... I finished Daybreak 2 in May. So last month. I finished it last month. On the 19th. So I just recently finished Daybreak 2. So that's my opinion on the game after just finishing it. You have a precise opinion? You mean a specific opinion? Sure, okay. Wonderful story gimmick, but bad development. I disagree. But that's fine. We can have a difference of opinion. I personally really enjoyed the story of the game. I enjoyed the story. I enjoyed the character development. I thought the characters. I personally felt the characters developed nicely. I can understand how some people did not like the. I can understand how some people did not like the use of the time loops. Because they didn't like how, what you call it? I can understand how they didn't like the use of time loops because, like, it would show, like, you'd see a character die and then you're like, okay, well, we're just gonna time loop. Like, it made the story a bit predictable. But I liked it because I do like that aspect, though, because of the fact that it shows you, like, the what if. Like, oh, this could have happened. It's not going to, but... Imagine if this did happen, and then you see it play out, and you see what happens, and then you're like, well, fuck. And then you realize that obviously that's you don't want that to happen, so obviously we have the time loop. And I kind of like that aspect about it. Too many time skips in Act 3. I don't know. I honestly wasn't bothered by the time loop, by the amount of time skips. Oh, it all happened. The timelines end up blending a little, confirming that all those possibilities happened in a way. Yeah. But what I'm saying is, like, it showed, like, those characters are not dead. Obviously, those characters are still alive, right? So I'm talking about, like, the what if of, like, oh, these characters could have died. Oh, that whole thing that was supposed to happen in Agnes' school where all the characters would have died. They didn't die. We prevented it. After going about the time loop, stuff like that, right? But I liked it. I thought that was enjoyable. I understand some people got annoyed with that because it became a lot of there was a lot of like repetition or like a lot of it kind of makes it a little bit more predictable. But I enjoyed that aspect about Daybreak 2 because I got to see the what if. For example, I love so much Steins Gate. I have not watched Steins Gate, so I know nothing about it. But, yeah, I don't know. I really enjoyed Daybreak 2. I especially love the Merhen Garden. The Merhen Garden is really, 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 really enjoyable in Daybreak 2. I really like that. I like the story. I like the Merhen Garden. I especially love, I think my favorite moment of Daybreak 2 was when we gave Ren her the pattern matter hollow core, which was like I think that's towards the end of Daybreak 2. There was the connection event with Ren, and we gave her the hollow core. I really like that. That had me crying. Van is intelligent, right? Yeah, I consider Van to be pretty intelligent.
One step at a time. Open wide! Open wide!
One more time!
Open wide! Bam!
Down they go.
Bam!
Not done.
Bam! Hang it up! Florida! Bam!
Do 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 do.
Say your prayers. Hope she heard.
Keep step. Very well. On guard.
You want to see what I can really do? There you go.
Their ranks are
Right you off.
All pressed up. Open wide!
Open wide!
Open wide!
Holy shit, Jesus.
Go.
That was a camera angle. Jesus.
Down they go. Down they go.
Cavalry bolt!
Sorry, pal.
Your go, Rufus! Take it away!
When Van goes on combat to sell us, he forgets that I have need of Genesis to transform to. I think I know what you're talking about, but also I don't think he necessarily. I don't necessarily agree with you there. I think I think what it comes down to is Van is still unsure. I think throughout the whole thing, Van is still unsure as to how the Grendel is handled, and I don't think he fully. I don't think he fully connected the dots of like he needs to have a Genesis in order to become a Grendel. We the player think that way because we are basically we've come to that conclusion much faster because we are aware of it's like a video game. The whole gimmick is that he needs a Genesis in order to actually become the Grendel. But I think for Van, I think it comes down to he's not fully aware that it's the Genesis that's actually making Mare that's actually helping Mare help him become Grendel. I think he's under the assumption that his hollow core is Mare, and there's something special about his hollow core that's making him become the Grendel. I don't think he was under the assumption that he also needed the Genesis.
Threats neutralized. Let us hurry onward.
Appreciate you, Rufus.
Because there are many times... You gotta remember, there's also so many times throughout the game, throughout Daybreak 1 and Daybreak 2, where he's constantly trying to get into contact with Mare, and the Genesis are not responding. He doesn't seem to piece together that the Genesis needs to be active. He's always... like, you see so many times where he pulls out his phone, and he's trying to contact Mare, and he's like, Mare! And he gets, like, no response. And he's like, what the hell? She just comes and goes as she pleases. Right? So, there's so many times throughout the games where he does that. And he, like, even with the Genesis, like, right next to him. It's a matter of just the fact that, like, he doesn't know that the Genesis needs to be active before he can actually call on her.
That's a lot of flooding.
Yeah, think we're fine to keep going though. Looks like the water will only come up to our ankles.
That's a-okay with me. It's probably so nice and cool, and I mean, at least it looks clean.
This presence I'm sensing is a tad concerning, but I suppose we have no choice but to move forward.
Yeah, we should be coming up on the end soon. Ugh! Was that another one of those memories?
Yeah, it was. It appears Dingo went in even further.
Am I just imagining things, or was there, like, no water at all?
Yes, but if he truly did come here in October, the water level should have been much higher.
Here's hoping we find some answers up ahead, yeah? No telling what lies in wait, but all we can do is keep moving forward.
Okay, I got all the treasure chests, yeah? Yeah, okay. All the treasure chests and all the monsters are dead.
The sound of water is getting louder. We must be nearing the end.
But what awaits us at the end? Whatever it may be, we'll come face to face soon.
Let's go, S.
Yeah, no matter what lies in wait.
Alrighty then.
Wow, it's beautiful! This must be where they draw in water from the oasis, huh?
Van mentioned he and his group fought some big monster here during the film festival last year. It was right after that they were ambushed by the overseer of Orem.
Yeah, I do remember that.
Olympia. I never really knew much about her, since she was from a different garden and all. But from what I've seen of her fighting style, I'm impressed they were able to make it out in one piece. And all without Van's trump card.
Yeah, that was because Reset
That
rescued
was
us
around
at
the
that
time
point, wasn't
Reset
it?
transferred to Arkwright Solutions, right? Mirabelle told me she was actually pretty nervous about joining them.
She was?
Ugh, that's super adorable! It's so unfair that she gets to be both cool and cute! Granted, I guess she has helped me out a bunch in the past, but...
You sure you kids want to be leaking info about your former co-workers to us?
You can hardly call it leaking info. All relevant parties have been aware of what transpired here for months now, I'm sure. Although, I doubt much of anyone knew about Dingo's arrival thereafter. All that being said, Father Kevin...
Yeah, I mean, I had no clue about Dingo's arrival here after.
Here is. In less than a year, Calvert has been the site of 3 monumental events. I can't imagine what you're after has anything to do with the space program, considering we're so far from its base. So, why are you really here?
Alright, I'll show you. Only makes sense to let a fellow scumbag in on the secret, right?
Jesus!
And I guess it wouldn't hurt to show Lapis either. Figure she's too rational to have it affect her much. But you two are another story. Let me be clear here. Once you cross this line, there'll be no turning back.
Oh, damn.
What you're about to see is going to alter your perspective on a whole slew of things. Not in a way that'll be easy to swallow. Might even affect your relationship with Arkwright. Sure you're alright with that?
Try to sway us all you want, but the decision is ours, and ours alone.
That's right. And we've decided to take the leap. And if I come to regret it in the future, I'll just get my revenge by killing you in your sleep or something. I'm sure LP will have some ideas.
Wow.
I will?
As your attendant, I'd be more than happy to help you brainstorm.
What the fuck?
You guys have got some real nerve, you know that? Alright then. Let's see what you're made of.
I've noticed only now that you have vocal waves. Yeah, I did that because I don't want to have a face cam. I don't really like I don't know. I like having privacy, so I decided that instead of having like a face cam or anything of the sort, I went with the like vocal waves. Rufus is a fucking scammer. I mean, true.
After all, if I ever go off the deep end, I need to know you have the strength to take me down.
LP.
Cerulean seal of mine, shining from the abyss.
His stigma.
The four of us together should be...
May 1,000 thorns adorn your flesh with despair. Turn to ash, vanish into the darkness of obsidian.
So wait, does he have two stigmas?
Two stigmas? And by combining
Oh,
them,
okay.
he's multiplied their power.
I guess that answers my question.
So this is the Thousand-Hand Guardian? No.
I don't think we've known that about Kevin before this
The
point.
overseers were so fearful of.
And Loa. I'd heard he possessed two stigmas, but
I don't remember. No, I don't remember Kevin having two stigmas, but maybe it's been a while since I played the Sky games, so it was revealed in Sky Third. Okay.
I figured I'd better get used to it.
It's been so long since I played the
Anyways,
third
about time
game.
I tested you kids. I'll be putting you in the ring too.
There's certain things I don't remember.
And heck, might as well see what you're all about, Lapis. Show me how far your determination, how far the strength of your bond.
Yeah, he has a second S-Craft. I saw that. I don't know what it is, but I think it's Grail Spear, but I could be
no
wrong.
petty tricks or stratagems.
You're going down, super ultimate Gehenna Yen. I'm gonna roast you like a marshmallow, then eat you right up.
Here is different than the second. Gotcha.
You're the queen of ugly nicknames.
Wait, what did she say? Oh, I guess he's talking about Nadia. It was either Nadia or Lapis calling him a marshmallow. Okay, so we're fighting Kevin. Fun! Actually, you know what? Before I do that, let's do this.
Here's a pick-me-up. Cut boost.
Can't really hold back when I'm in this state.
Oh!
Like your lives are on the line.
Good. Now we can prove that we're more than you took us for.
We're gonna take you
Well...
It's a fight you want.
Avenging Order.
Victory's in our grasp. Let us strike all at once. Swim! We have the advantage.
Noble Axe.
He's a million.
Instantaneous Mark.
There. Take this!
Now, fight with your fullest might.
Not while
I didn't realize he had a shield.
If it's a fight you want.
Soul Eater.
My cue.
Nadia was mainly for pep boost spammer for you? Gotcha. I use Nadia for her arts.
Swim!
There you go.
Too slow. You're done! Keep it up, Nadia!
Soul Flare.
Here you go!
Kevin, your spiritual energy is unlike anything I've ever seen.
And you've honed it through skill alone. There's more to you than meets the eye.
Oh shit!
Feelings mutual.
I probably should have put a shield up.
By your opposing natures.
Oh, okay. Oh, that didn't do a whole lot. Okay, that was actually kind of weak.
Now I'm mad.
I was a little worried there, but I guess I was worried for nothing.
Cipher activate.
My cue. Bleed through!
It's a million. Yeah.
Here you go! You're doing better than I thought.
Could say the same to you.
Noble axe.
Lucky we never ran into you when we were with the gardens.
That said, we will be the ones winning here.
Can I get just a little? Nope. Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to do it without the link.
Now! Be gone! Call the shot!
Finish him off, Rufus!
You presume to challenge me?
Teach them a lesson, Rufus.
Teach them a lesson, Rufus!
All right. I'll call it here.
Still not strong enough.
On best game, there are different opinions, but on most voted character I've seen that near to all are agree with one Ren Bright. Yeah, I mean, Ren is basically one of my favorite characters. Ren, Van, Shizuna. I like Kevin. Ren, Van, Shizuna, Kevin, Fee, Ferry, Elliot. I'm trying to think of the other characters at the moment. My brain is failing to think of all the other characters, but yeah, I mean, I really like Ren. She's a great character. She's definitely one of my favorites. She's up there at the top. No, not Gilbert. No, Gilbert is not. Gilbert is at the bottom. No, Ren and honestly, like if I had to pick like two characters, Ren and Shizuna are literally at the top. Ren, Shizuna. I like Fee. I like Ferry. I like Tita. I like Tio. Who else was there? I'm trying to. I like Elliot. I like Eustace. I like Gaius. I do like Milliam. She's kind of cool at times. I like Milliam's personality. She was very like bright and sunny. Grant? No, not Grant either.
Did we win?
You sure did.
There's a lot of characters that I like.
Beat me fair and square, too. If you guys managed to survive that, then I've got nothing else.
On my personal opinion, Fee is the sun and Ren is the moon. Two entities superior at all other. Fee is the sun? That's interesting. That's a different take. I was not expecting you to say Fee is the sun. I mean, I would say, like... I don't know. That's an interesting take. I do like Fee. Fee is definitely up there as one of my favorites, but I never thought to call her, like, the sun. Like, Milliam and Estelle are very much like the sun, because I feel like they're very cheery personalities. They're very bright, cheery, and very like upbeat. They're very especially Milliam. Milliam is like very hyper. I feel like Milliam and Estelle are basically like the sun. I wouldn't picture Fee to be like the sun. If anything, I feel like Fee fits the moon as well, because Fee is very Fee's a very somber character. Fee is a clear in his thoughts, her thoughts. Ren is very hidden. I guess I understand. I understand what you're saying. Not exactly what not exactly. I don't know. Not exactly what I would say. It's not exactly someone I would call the son, though, because Fee is a very I feel like Fee's a very somber character. Like she's very mellow. She's very chill. She's not like she's not like a hyper overly excited, overly happy type character. She's a very calm, collected type of character, which I would associate with the moon. But I get what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. I get it. It makes sense to some extent. My favorite character in all of Trails is it really Krogan? I could have sworn your favorite character was actually Laura. How dare you lie to me?
Swin, Adi, you kids are on a whole nother level. Who you are today, and who you want to continue being, the skills you built in your garden...
No, she's just Cold Steel Arc Spy. Oh, God. Ren has a lot of mental, kink. Yeah, for me, it's like... I mean... Yes, Ren has a lot of... I don't know, I wouldn't say kink is the word. I would say, she's got a lot of mental... she definitely has, like, a lot of trauma. Ren has a lot of trauma. I would not use the word kink. Kink would imply like a fetish. I think Ren has a lot of trauma. So I do agree with you on that regard. I'm very attractive. I think we're talking about two different things here. I don't know what you're talking about now.
I see now that you've combined these facets of yourselves and polished them to a shine. And that includes all the stuff you've learned through meeting Rufus, Lapis, and Arkwright's crew. Huh? Primary member of the Ironbloods. No, Rufus. Didn't really need to gauge your skills in the first place, honestly, but been kind of curious about you for a while now. Cruel to everyone, even yourself, but not completely merciless.
More the mysterious she is, the more you want. Oh, she has that mysterious. She has the. You're saying she has more of like a mysterious aura, so like that's like there's an air of mystique around her that you kind of like. Got it. I understand.
Probably why you were so drawn to Lapis, or am I wrong?
Huh?
I don't believe I recall ever asking the church for counseling. But I will admit, you are partially correct. Much of my life has been void of connection. I yearned for recognition from the man I chose as my father, then, indirectly as it was, witnessed his end. And in spite of my attempts to do so, I was unable to either surpass him or become his equal. However, it was only upon meeting
kink can also mean just something odd or imperfect, like in crafting. To work out the kinks mean to fix the last little flaws to finish it. Got you. Or if you want to see it another way, Fee for a training and Ren for romantic have dinner. Okay. This kind of took a turn I wasn't thinking about.
To become such is my current goal. Although I recognize its insignificance in relation to everything else at the moment.
Rufus.
I see.
Wait, are you being serious right now? No, surprise, this was all part of my master plan?
Well, there's still time, I suppose.
What does that mean? Ah, whatever. That's all I got on you anyway. As for you, Lapis, well, you're made of strong stuff. You're probably the last person I need to be worrying about.
That's all you have to say? Everyone else got a whole character analysis.
I mean, but is he wrong though? Like, is Kevin wrong? I mean, come on. You're a Rosenberg doll. Like, you're made of super strong stuff. I could see Ren as attractive if we first met her in Daybreak, but since I know her since Sky, she's in a yeah, I think that's kind of another thing, I think that's kind of another thing that, I think is a different experience between me and from me and Krogan, the way me and Krogan experience the games versus how you have experienced the games, Yoshiro. Me and Krogan, we met Ren for the first time back in the Sky games. We got to see her backstory and watch her develop as a character. And by the sounds of it, you've played the games a bit more out of order than we did. I don't really see Ren as like this I don't really see her as just like this attractive character, right? Ren's backstory, there's so much more that has happened to Ren. That she's become more of a character that you'd want to protect. She's become a character that she's become a character that I want to protect. Like, you don't want anyone to hurt her. You don't want any harm to come to her. Like, she's become a character that, like, I want to see a bright future for. I want her to live, I want her to be able to live a normal life and have a bright future. That's kind of how, that's how I see Ren. She's a great character. She's a very lovely character, and she's like, a bright future. Haha. Yes. The pun was not intended. She's a great character, and she would make for a lovely significant other. But there is, because of the way we were introduced to her, we don't look at her as like just an attractive character, but we look at her as more of like someone to protect. Obviously, if you know all is another thing. Yeah.
All right. I think I'm good to show you all the truth now.
Like, once you, I don't know if you've played the Trails in the Sky 3. Like, once you play Trails in the Sky 2, and then, well, yeah, I think, once you play all the Sky games, and, well, it's more than just the Sky. Once you play all the games, you'll come to understand, because there's so much that happens to Ren, and it's just, I don't know, there's so much that, like, there's so much that went on with her and her, like, her backstory and everything that, like, you just want the best for her. I low-key ship her with Anya's, but I admit that was a bit forced because it get her off her Doom crush on Vet. If we were to ship Ren with any female character, I would say Tita, but that's a different story. I'm not shipping Ren with anybody at the moment.
Then I'll leave it to you to decide whether you want to help me or not.
That's also an option. I mean, you know.
So, how does that sound, Swing?
Honestly, Ren and Tita, like, Tita's obsession with Ren also, like, it's you know, I feel like there's a thing of, like, Tita's obsession with Ren also leads to them becoming a thing, but, like, that's a whole different story. I'm not shipping them at any point in time. Like, right now, I'm just kind of I'm letting it flow, you know? At least she'd not be scared of Erica. I mean, true.
I'm good with that. I get that you and yours need to proceed cautiously.
Gotta say, I wasn't expecting we'd have to talk about all that mushy stuff first, though.
Crush with Van is a little forced for me, also because Van was put casually in Operation Millie Mirage. Was Van in Millie Mirage? I'm trying to remember. I remember them bringing up Millie Mirage, but I don't remember what it was. I do not remember. Oh, I understand why Anya's is crushing on Van. It's just clear that it doesn't go anywhere. Yeah, I think Anya's crush on Van, I don't think it's forced, but I do think that, like, it's just not going anywhere. Like, it makes perfect sense. Anya's is definitely, like, Anya sees the good in Van, and, like, you know, he's done so much for her, and she's at the point where now, like, she has, like, this crush on him. And, like, it makes sense that she has a crush on him. But the way I see it, it's definitely a one-sided crush. Van is not reciprocating those feelings. Van looks at her as, you know, she's just another one of the kids that he's that's basically working as his assistant. Van has worked from far away for Operation Millie Mirage. I'm pretty sure you're right. I just don't remember what I don't remember them saying what he did. I don't remember what was said for that.
Don't you think it's a little unfair you know everything about us? Maybe we should go digging up all your secrets, too. Like, where that edgy nickname of yours came from, or what your sickeningly sweet family life was like with Reese and you-know-who.
She was so different back then. Wait, you know who? Just how much do you even know already?
Sickeningly sweet? Why does that sound so delicious?
Van isn't like Green. Van not want to go. Yeah, I mean, honestly, and I'm okay with that. Like, I don't know. I like Van. I like Van as a character. I think he's a great character. I think he's more grounded as a character, and I enjoy that about him. And again, on like the one-sided crush with where it's like Anyas likes Van, I'm okay with it being just Anyas likes him. And I like the fact that Van is not reciprocating those feelings. I like the fact that Van is keeping that bit of distance there. It makes sense. There are a number of characters who worked for Millie Mirage that didn't come up explicitly in the games. Some of it is in the little comics in the Falcon magazine. Oh, got you. I'm kind of glad that they aren't doing romance mechanics in this arc. I do enjoy them in principle, but Falcom hasn't been... Yes, I agree with you. Wholeheartedly. Like, I'm gonna be honest. If Van...
seal of mine,
whoops.
from the abyss.
If Van ends up with anyone, it should be either Elaine or Shizuna. That's all I'm saying. Because
This Akashic Eye of yours.
hold on, we need to pause. If Van ends up with anyone, it should be either Elaine or Shizuna. Or maybe Sarah. That's it. Those characters are the only ones I really see him get, like, being a thing with. More so because, like, him and Elaine have history. They have that romance there. It's just a matter of, you know, Van needing to, I want to say, kind of get the hint and kind of settle down a bit to allow for that to happen. For at least with Elaine. And then with Shizuna, I don't know. I mean, I can kind of see him and Shizuna being a thing, especially with the way that Shizuna acts around him at times. And it's obvious Sarah likes Van. Whether or not Van reciprocates those feelings is another thing. I don't think Van has those feelings for Sarah, but it's obvious Sarah has feelings for Van. So obvious. If I was Van, I have no doubt about this I choose you, Ren, not that doll event. No. I don't think Van should be choosing Ren. I don't think Van and Ren are a thing. And I don't think they ever will be a thing. I don't see that happening. Van and Ren are very, they're very familiar and close. They're very buddy-buddy, but I don't think there's any romance there. Anya says, gorgeous daughter of president, no other, only a very lucky girl. Yeah, that's fair. But I don't think there's a thing with Van and Ren either. Van also helped Ren out when she was a little girl. He won't think. Yeah, Van kind of treats Ren like, almost like a little sister. Yeah. I would say Van kind of thinks of her kind of similar like a little sister. He helped her out when during the time, but you don't know, you haven't played the other games. This sucks. In between Sky Third and Zero, or the Crossbell games, in between those games, in between that time frame, Van helped Ren get to where she was. He helped her cross the border. But we don't see that in those games. We find out about it in the Daybreak game, and we find out about it in the Daybreak games, but we don't ever actually see it. But we do see Ren in the Zero and Azure games. We do see what happens and what he helped, what he basically helped her do, in a sense. He, like I said, he helped her cross the border into Crossbell, is what happened.
I've been told you borrowed it.
That's right. Though, I can't tell you from who. Sorry.
This sensation is so familiar.
Given the timing, would that put it at about when the incident with the Crimson Grendel was happening?
Could also be connected to whoever opened that portal in front of Treon Tower.
Akashic Eye. Activate.
Okay, so what are we about to see that he was saying it might actually hurt our relationship with Van?
The underground waterway for traces of Dingo Brad's spiritual data. Just what was he doing here? And who was it that he came here to meet?
Me too, but Ren for me is a lot more interesting than Anya's. I don't understand because Japanese players like Anya's more than Van. More than Ren. I don't know how true that is, because I see a lot of Japanese players who love Ren. But I think the problem here is that you don't know. I think you're missing pieces of the story, and probably misunderstanding pieces of the story too. Because there's no romantic. The thing is, there's no romance between Ren and Van. There's no romance between the two. Ren makes jokes about it because Ren jokes about liking Van, but she only does that because she's teasing Agnes. She's teasing. She doesn't have like any actual romantic feelings towards Van. She's very appreciative towards Van because he helped her. Like I said, he helped her cross the border to get into Crossbell. He's done a lot for her. And she's really appreciative of Van, but she doesn't have, like, romantic feelings for him. Whereas Agnes has romantic feelings for Van. But the thing is, Van is not reciprocating those feelings. But Agnes does have a lot of romantic feelings for Van. The difference here is that Agnes does have those feelings, and Ren does not. So, yes, there are a lot of people that will, that are kind of thinking that Agnes and Van are going to be a thing. But I don't think they're going to be. It's pretty clear to me that they're not going to be a thing. And it's also, like I said, Ren does not have romantic feelings for Van. So I do not see Ren and Van becoming a thing either. Elaine has feelings for Van, and I'm pretty sure Van has feelings for Elaine too. So, Ren is afraid of love is understandable. I don't know if she's afraid of love, to be honest. I don't know how she feels about love or romance. I don't think she's thinking about that at this point. I think Ren has a lot going on in her life. I don't think she's concerned about love or romance. I think for Ren's main concern is about her future and her family and friends. I don't think Ren right now is concerned about romance. I don't think she's concerned about that.
Burn in hell, asshole.
Is everyone alright? Yeah, that was hard, but we did it. What's that? An angel?
Get down!
The truth is that Agnes is the favorite girl of Kondo, and he wants that Agnes is the main Van's focus. I don't know if that's true. I don't know. We'll see. I haven't really read much in terms of like what Kondo's opinions of characters are. But I don't know if that's true. That's not true. Okay. Yeah, I don't personally think that is. I didn't think that is either. But I wasn't. Like I said, I don't know. I don't know if that's true. That kind of sounds like something that some fan made up. Because I don't think Kondo has ever spoken about I don't think he's ever spoken about pairings with Van or romances with Van.
October of last year, when Van and the others came to Tharbad.
Got that right. Probably drew this memory because you guys are here. Give us a look at what happened after this.
At least for that we have seen. If you're only talking about what we've seen in the games, I don't think that's true. I don't think you're right. I think you're wrong there. It's pretty apparent, like I said, Van has made it clear that him and Anya's are not a thing. He's made it very clear that he is keeping his distance, he's keeping that distance between him and Anya's. He doesn't think of Anya's in that sense. He's made it very clear. He's, like I said, he's not reciprocating Anya's feelings. He's aware of Anya's feelings, it seems like, but he's not reciprocating them at all.
There we go. That's it.
Van! Pull yourself together! We're right here with you. Please, try and stay calm.
Anya.
I see I made it in time.
Oh, I remember this scene. This was good. Van is way more interested in his work and justice. Van's not I don't think Van's interested in justice. Van's interested in doing the gray line of things, you know. Van's not Van's not trying to, you know, work. He's not trying to do justice. He's not no cop. He's more in the line of you know, treading the gray area. The one person Van has clear signals with is Elaine, and he tells her he's just not in the right place at the moment because of his demon issues. Yeah, exactly. Like I said, I'm pretty sure.
Heard there were more.
Like I said, I'm pretty sure Van has romantic feelings with Elaine, and Elaine has romantic feelings for him. And as Krogan said, he's just not in the right place at the moment because of his demon issues. I also do think Shizuna has at least some sort of emotions towards Van. I think Shizuna. Actually, I think Shizuna said something to him in Daybreak 2 to try to be like try to say that. Didn't Shizuna like kind of propose in a sense, like saying that he should become like they should date or something? I forget. I think it was something along those lines. And then Van was like, whoa, no, hold up, no, wait, what? I think it was something along those lines. But I do think Shizuna has some sort of feelings towards Van. I don't know whether or not she actually has romantic feelings, but I could see him and Shizuna becoming a thing. I don't think it would work out as well as him and Elaine would, but I mean, that's up in the air. Sarah has feelings for Van, but Van, I don't think, has feelings towards Sarah. But then again, I mean, he's also not, like, him and Sarah are never really around each other that often for him to develop feelings for her, I feel like. But yeah, I think him and Elaine both have romantic feelings for each other.
And a few of them, back when Van came through the place. So the rumors were true.
Shizuna has only feelings for Van's lunch.
Levels during the dry season.
I mean,
but how am I supposed to get past?
I mean, that's basically that's basically every character taking his desserts, his sweets. Lapis, Nadia, Shizuna, they're all taking his desserts.
Guess I could always jump in and swim across. Dingo speaking. I'm almost at the designated meeting point. But I think I'm gonna be swimming the rest of the... Huh? Alright. I'll give it a try. Looks different, but it's definitely one of them. Guess I press here? What just... Huh?
Oh shit.
How did all that water just...
The Genesis didn't turn back time.
It's completely dry.
Or the fake Genesis that he's
What the hell is
using.
going on? Yes, exactly. All of the water just vanished from the waterway.
Is that so? Then it would seem that it's functioning properly.
Oh, that's Hamilton. Professor Hamilton, I think her name was. Did she make the fake Genesis? Is that the Genesis that Ix is using? Oh, is Professor Hamilton working for Ouroboros? Or maybe not Ouroboros, but is she working with Ix? Oh no.
Change isn't permanent, however. Please be sure to keep the device active. I'll be waiting for you further in.
Understood. I'll head there immediately.
Hamilton's a bit. I don't know yet. I don't know. I don't know if she's I don't know if she's an enemy.
That thing's barely holding together. Looks like it fell apart years ago.
That's because it did. This place has been dry for about 20 years now.
20 years, huh? Sorry. Should I not be...
Oh! What happened to these pictures? He took these pictures. We've never seen anything about these pictures, but like, we know that like, he took his camera with him everywhere. I don't think he left the pictures on that camera that were blown up in Cray, whatever. So where are these pictures?
Taking pictures?
There's no need to worry, though it may affect the principle of causality. I suppose, however, there's a 50-50 chance anything will show up in those photos at all.
Oh!
Just like the proverbial cat in the box.
Oh!
You mean...
I see you're a sharp one, aren't you? You've already begun piecing things together. Particularly in regard to how that friend of yours fits into all this. As well as the significance of those relics his assistant is currently searching the country for.
Saw right through me. So, have you already spoken to them?
I've yet to even meet them, though I do look forward to having the chance. I'm worried how involved they and you are with Almata, though. That group is dangerous, and not only because they're getting close to an ontological truth.
Well, you're not wrong about that.
You're a handful, I swear. Just know this. You should refrain from placing too much trust in me, Dingo. After all, the way things are now is all due to the unforgivable deception I performed. I replaced what should have been with an observational outcome of my own.
Can't say I know what your intent is, but what I do know is that you've been good to me for years. I mean, if it wasn't helping me evade Almata, you were teaching me to navigate the orbital net. And I know you've been anticipating the coming of 1209 more than anyone else. Seriously, if you ever need help, Professor, know that I've got your back.
This is interesting. So, like, I'm not sure whose side she's honestly on, because it sounds like, you know, she's helped him get away from Almada. So, obviously, she wasn't working for Almada, right? She's supposedly helping out with, I'm pretty sure she's helping out with the space program right now, but also, if I'm understanding this correctly, and I may not be, I still have to fully piece stuff together with, we still have to see later on. That Genesis that Dingo is using, the one that he was holding, I think is, like, probably a prototype to the one that Ix is using currently. Which leads me to believe that she made the one that Ix is using. Which makes me wonder whose side is she really on, you know? Because Ix is technically part of Ouroboros, but then how did he get a hold of that if she's the one that made it, right? I don't know, but I guess we'll find out.
Navigation, disruption, intel manipulation. Whatever you need, I'll do it. After all, anything that I do to help you should help Van and the others as well. Right?
Dingo.
I speak in vague way. I not want to spoil you. That's good. That's good.
I'll head over now.
Thank you. And by the way, I'd like to return to Basel within the day, if I can. I'll open the path once I know you're near.
So, it produces a shift in reality by resonating with the main unit. At this point, I'm not sure I understand even half of this. Things in Basel seem to be reaching a turning point, though. Time I put some work in behind the scenes. Which reminds me, I also need to put together all of my notes on Almada.
Oh! What if, oh my god. Okay, hold up. I just had, like, fucking brain blast. What if the goal of the space program is to basically put out, like, a giant, well, not a giant, but, like, utilize space to create, like, a, like, to create a way to make a Genesis in space that will alter their world so that they can shift the time, shift certain pieces of certain parts of the planet backwards and forwards in time, whatever, so that they have, or so that like certain areas that have been ruined due to the passage of time can be fixed. I don't know. I'm throwing out weird ass theories, but like it's kind of what's going on in my head. Yeah.
Hold on a sec. Why was QT's grandma? Do Van and Aggie know about this?
The goal of the space program is to look at Olivier from space because he'll look even. Get the fuck out of here! I really want to have the Akashic Eye for see Kai's 2 story. I mean, you know?
Not sure I was able to follow all that, but we just saw something really crazy, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
Yes, I heard him mention something about a shift in reality at the end there, too. I guess that would make sense, considering the waterway changed in a literal instant, I mean. That grate over there was completely destroyed, too.
This certainly has the air of something the Septian Church would need to handle. Well then, it would appear that you finally have your target, don't you?
Yeah, though nothing's for sure. Well, not yet at least.
Wait, what did he say? Oh, okay.
Saint of ours has been given full authority by Her Holiness. Her requests are absolute. I've got no choice now but to take up the title I once relinquished. The title of Heretic Hunter. And the duty that comes with it.
Oh! Oh! Wait, is he going after Nina? Or Hamilton? Who is he going after? I'm so confused. I'm kind of confused now. Hold up. Oh, it doesn't let me pull up the backlog. God! I mean, it says it does, but I'm pressing the button, it doesn't. God damn it.
There you have it.
Our rank has risen.
Nina? Well, I'm not sure. The way he phrased it made me think he was talking about Nina.
Seat confirmed.
Ooh, Grail Ring. Nice, let's go.
Nicely done. I'm not gonna say no.
because he said, like, because he's going back to his old title of Heretic Hunter. So I wasn't sure. I'm not sure if he's talking about the fact that he's going after Hamilton, or if he's trying to say that there's something wrong with Nina. But I think it's more likely he's going after Hamilton now. Reese materializes behind Kevin and smacks him all the way to the moon. For what? Poor Kevin. Poor Kevin, he's done nothing wrong! He's done nothing wrong! He's backsliding into Heretic Hunter. I mean... he doesn't have much of a choice now, does he? No, we don't get Shizuna this chapter. No. Give me back Shizuna. New developments occurred in the Grim Garden, the virtual space believed to have been hijacked by the Society of Ouroboros. Seems that Hamilton will be purged from the church. Is she even working with the church? At the outset, the task of reseizing it had been delegated to Arkwright Solution, the group that had handled the original Mayhem Garden. Thanks to the team at the Epstein Foundation's Crossbell branch, however, 2 additional limited access circuits were established. Thus did the number of parties triple, individually led by Reen Schwarzer, Kevin Graham, and Van Arkwright. Their combined efforts saw the Grim Garden's 3rd domain, which initially had the strongest protection, brought to the liberation rate of 70%. Is the picture moving? It kind of looks like it is. Then, on the afternoon of that same day, each group awaited the brief window in which they could take a respite from their respective matters on the surface. A final liberation of the 3rd domain was to be conducted by request of the Epstein Foundation's headquarters. Facilitating it was the construction of forced entry routes that peremptorily? What the fuck? I don't even... You know what? I don't even know. Link the domain's 3rd separate sections to its nexus. This joint operation would be difficult to a borderline Oh my god! Words! I swear I can English! Preposterous degree. Preposterous degree.
Grim Garden, 3rd domain. Subdomains A, B, and C. Final protections removed.
Kai has Garden way better and various than Daybreak 2. And with more appropriate... I'm kind of disagreeing with you right now. I disagree right there. I like Daybreak 2's Merhin Garden more. The Merhin Garden was more rewarding. It had like you got more from the cubes than you do. In my opinion, you get more from the cubes than you do from the Grimoire Decryption. I like the music in Daybreak 2. I like the music that was offered in the Merhin Garden more than I like the ones that are in the Grim Garden. I like the Merhin Garden better so far. I don't like the Grim Garden as much as I did the Merhin Garden.
Heroes assemble. The time has come to join forces and confront this ordeal.
Right!
Do 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 do.
Huh? Just as I expected.
Miss Toa! And Nadia! And Swin!
Not to mention Fee and the group from Thor's. As well as a certain much-discussed individual.
It's not bad garden, but at finish you still have EP1, HP1, and other low-level drops. I'm not sure what you're talking about, but like I prefer the Merhin Garden. I like the Merhin Garden better. I like the fact that whenever I did like the cube analysis, I ended up with a lot of stuff. It wasn't like it didn't cost me nearly as much as it does with the Grimoire Decryption. You do the Grimoire Decryption and it takes 3,000 Grim tokens and you only get 10 items. Whereas like the cube analysis is like maybe 1,000, close to 2,000 shards, and you get way more items from the cube analysis. I like the music of the Merhin Garden better than the music that's given to us in the Grim Garden. I like the dungeon aspect of the Merhin Garden. You know, the Merhin Garden felt more rewarding. I don't feel as rewarded for my efforts in the Grim Garden as I did with the Merhin Garden. The Grim Garden can be finished quicker than the Merhin Garden, and that's fine. I think that's great, but I don't feel as rewarded for my efforts as I did with the Merhin Garden.
Yes! And the rest of Arkwright Solutions!
Swim, Nadia. So you're also a part of this.
Merhin Garden has a too happy atmosphere with clear sky, and I prefer them. I mean, that's fine. That's fair. I understand that. I like the Merhin Garden more. That's all I can say. We're just gonna have to agree to disagree.
Looks like Elaine tagged along for the ride too. Oh, and good to see you again, Fairy.
Hey, Fee!
Oh boy. We got Arkwright, Master Bearguard, Reen and the gang? That's a full house I didn't count on.
Aggie. QT.
It's been 3 months since we last met. Even longer in Reen and Co.'s case.
Get a load of the star-stubbed cast! You're those guys from Thor's people won't shut up about, yeah? Look who's talking! Couldn't walk 2 steps on work trip in Langport without hearing about Wonder Boy Prodigy. As much as I'd love to exchange hellos and pleased to meet yous, it would appear we lack the leeway for extended greetings. Yes, the Foundation's team is currently holding this route open by force. Consequently, there is a limited time frame in which we must launch our assault and liberate the entirety of the third domain, whatever the cost. Additionally, the 3 authenticated accounts that completed
completed routes A, B, and C respectively must each be registered in the Permatory Incursion Team. For the reward, I farm at low-level difficulty on Kai. In this is rewarding in reasonable time. Got you. I don't like it. I don't like doing that. But also, I don't feel that's as rewarding as... I don't feel it's as rewarding as the Marehan Garden. The Marehan Garden, you get a lot of shards, and you get a lot of rewards from the cube analysis. You get way more rewards from the cube analysis than you do the Grim Gardens. The Grimoire decryptions. Like, it's just more rewarding overall. The Marehan Garden is just more rewarding.
And why is that exactly? I presume it fulfills some manner of condition that is mandatory to the operation's success.
Yes, the Guardian cannot be defeated unless all 3 accounts are present. So, although this is on short notice, I must ask that you decide here and now which members will participate.
Oh, and by the way, apparently, those left out can still accompany the registered team. The only restriction is that they can't partake in battle. And as far as extra members go, it should allow for two of them, just this once.
Okay, this one will have different tastes. Yeah, I agree.
Most of that went over my head, but basically, we're assembling a strike force team, right?
And we all want to put together the best party possible to pit against the boss, waiting for us up ahead.
Let us be resolute then, and select according to our capabilities in combat.
Right, Van, Father Kevin, pleasure to fight by your sides. Back at ya, honestly. Our lineup here is so stacked that we're a little spoiled for choice.
Good point. Good problem to have, if you ask me. Now come on! Time to make our picks and hop to it!
Okay, so we're stuck with Reen. God damn it. Alright, let's see. I'm taking Ferry. Oh, I'm also stuck with Rufus. Interesting. Huh. What does... How do I... Oh, I can't even change up... I'm not even allowed to change up my extras. What the hell? Okay, well, I can't really... Sure, whatever. That's fine. I have Noble Axe, so that's fine. But the most rewarding drops are on Reverie. I mean... Reverie was good. I did enjoy Reverie. Do I want anybody... I don't really need Swin and Nadia right now. I have Anya's... I don't have Shizuna, sad. Okay, so... whatever. Maybe? I feel very conflicted about this. Sure, I guess.
This joint mission's really turned up the heat bringing all these heavyweights together. Couldn't ask for a better chance to showcase the secret moves I picked up on tour.
Aaron can now use the S-Craft Romance of the Four Beastums. Oh, okay.
I just realized. She's up and left, didn't she?
What? When did that happen? Free as a bird, that girl.
For real, right? That's what I'm saying.
Blade safety at least.
Alright, so... Oh, they don't even let me, like... They don't even let me access the shop.
I'm curious where she
Oh, I have access to the drone shop. Yes, let's go. Oh, but I don't have I can't. I don't get like my free. I don't get my free rerolls. God damn it! All right, what do we have here? Okay, I do need to... Hold up. We need to, like... But I have desire to speak you all of most things of all... of most important things of all. Got you, got you. Okay, so... He has Braver B. I have him with that. Scepter R. Wait. Is that her new outfit? Yeah, that's her new outfit. Okay, that's her new outfit. The Waifu's Trails tier list. I don't do Waifu Trails tier lists, so... I don't participate in that. Okay. Do I need to... I don't think there's anything... there... I already have him set up. I have him set up with Goldia Gym, but I could probably take that off and give it to Anyez now that she's in party. The problem would be... I kind of want to give... I would want him to have another EP cut. If I'm gonna... Yeah, I'll give him that one, that's fine. And then we'll give her the Goldia gem. Ugh. Give that to her. Put EP cut 2 over here. I don't need to switch anything else up, I think. Oh, wait, I did get Goliath. Damage done to stun enemies increases by 50%. Stunned enemies, I think I have for him. No, he's physical damage and crit rate. Okay, never mind. I don't have anybody set up for... Huh. Okay, I guess I'm not giving anybody Goliath right now. I have him with Fatal Lance. What would I need to... Actually... I mean, I don't have her with Executioner. I have Aaron with Executioner. Interesting. I could take off Defense 1, give him Goliath. Oh, that also gives time. I didn't even realize that gives time. Wait, what do I need for... Oh, I just need one more time for fucking Deadly Lance. Alright, wait. If I take this off... No, I still need that. Okay. So... Deadly Lance 2. Let's go! Let's go! We got Deadly Lance level 2! Let's go! Okay, I want Guardian 2, but I would need Earth. Wait, do I need Earth? Yeah, I need... Well... I'll get Guardian 1, so I need Mirage. If I take impede off here and put it here, right? That gives me 4 Mirage. And then I can just do impede 1 here. And now I have Guardian. And then I can put attack 2 here. There we go. That works. Do I need to change anything for her? I do have Mercy, so I could actually change out Breath for Mercy. And I mean, if I wanted to, I could put Breath here. Not that she really needs it. Although, I guess wait. Actually, I could do that, and then she gets Guardian, and then she has both Breath and Mercy. It doesn't really change anything else there, so, I mean, why not, right? And she has Absorbing Arts. Yeah, I think that works fine for now. Don't worry, before the end you will obtain very powerful quartz if you want PG well focused on... Oh, don't worry, I'm well aware. I spend a lot of time fixating on my setups, so... I am very much aware. Right, what does... I forget what the other... What does this do again? Stunned and extend... Oh, this is the stun thing. Right, okay, that's on Swin. Stun extension to stunned enemies. Damage to stunned enemies, physical damage. Right, okay. Right. That makes sense that it's on Swin.
Whoa. Silverblade? She's here? Well, we can worry about that later. Here we go!
Here goes.
Let's work together, everyone.
Come on!
You got it.
Alright, so let's go this way first.
You say that, but what if they're just using us to
Purchase and modify items.
It's fine.
Oh! Okay, I can actually purchase stuff here. I do have a shop. Okay, that's fine. I'm not saying you how, but in my team, Ren cast three times S-Craft before oh, gotcha. I understand how it's done. You don't need to explain it. I'm very much aware. I am very much aware. I don't think I need to upgrade anything here. I have him with Shielder. I have her with Scepter. Oh, these aren't even the upgraded ones, because I have her with the other Scepter. That's Haze. I have her with the other thing that gives her more. I don't remember what I have on Reen, but also I don't really care. It doesn't seem like... It doesn't seem like it's offering me any new weapons for any of the characters that I'm going to be using. So, I think we are good? Yeah, I think we're good here.
I'll give it our best.
Oh, actually, I forgot. My plugins. No, why? There we go. Did I get any new ones? We have Celebrate. Wait, I have her with Gravity. I don't have Meteoric Gravity yet. I have that. I do have access to Jade. Wait, so if I have access to Jade... wait, hold up. She's got Aqua Boost and Earth Boost. I guess the Ivy Frost that I have is fine for now. Well, I have her with Thelis, but I don't have... Let's give her Refreshing Veil. I can give her Aura Breath. Thelis and Nebulous Cannon. Thelis and give him Refreshing Veil. There we go. Anyway, I'm happy to see that Daybreak 2 has supporters because all Trails games deserve better. I agree. I agree.
Watch out. That enemy looks strong.
I feel like Daybreak 2 gets way more hate than it deserves. I think it was a good game.
Stay calm and work through.
I think people are just spoiled. Okay, let's move her over here.
No problem.
Oh, he doesn't get the other one yet. No! So wait, I know... yeah... Ah! No, I don't want to do that. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Now's my chance.
Do 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 do.
Initiating drive. Okay.
There's no reason for me to waste that. I'm just gonna attack.
After you.
Follow up.
Okay.
That's how it goes.
I'm not done yet.
Yeah, so I still have to unlock that. Okay. I should actually put him in party just so I could see that. Also, fucking X rank? God damn! Party. How do I... What's the button? Tactics. Adjust party. Put him in party just so I can see it.
Here goes. Here goes.
I'll give it my best.
Serves you right.
Oh, it's got a small circle. That kind of sucks.
A private concert to steal your senses.
Oh, okay. Wait, what the fuck? Man's just going through all sorts of different weapons. Oh, okay.
Initiating drive. It's there.
Do 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 do. Oh, it's so good to see that with his old outfit on. That actually looks so much better with the old outfit. I'm just saying. Okay,
Here goes. Here goes.
there we go.
Oh, hey, a treasure chest.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
I'm all prepped up.
Do 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 do. I can't remember if this is the song that I chose last time or not. Yo, Zoran Black Rose, how you doing, man? How's your day going, brother? Thank you for the resub, my dude. I greatly appreciate it, brother. How you been? I noticed you've been streaming, but like I haven't been able to catch it because I'd be sleeping when you're streaming. Like shit, that's crazy.
Let's keep moving ahead. Watch out. That enemy looks strong.
Do 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 do.
Stay calm and work through it.
Stabby stab stab, how you like that shit? Gonna call you Eric because you're fucking useless. Okay, do 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 do.
You got it.
Wait, did like hold up. Did Crazy Man says what? Crazy Man says hi! Also, sorry, it took me a second because that doesn't seem to show up on the Twitch chat thing, so I had to like dig for that message. I've been constantly switching what times I've been streaming. The last couple have been in the morning, some have been late night on weekends when I'm not working. It's been random. Got you. Yeah, I saw it. I was like, I'll tell you what it shows for. I'll tell you what time it shows for me. I was like, I am not catching any of these. Like, goddamn. Like, what was it? So, the last one was like 4:21 a.m. I was dead asleep. Then there was the one at 9:47 a.m. I was also dead asleep. And then it's 6:11 a.m. and I was also dead asleep. So, apologies there, sir, but I've been dead asleep. But I'm glad that you've been utilizing that channel. I hope streaming has been going well for you.
Racking up those macho points, am I right?
Nemesis Aura. Ooh.
A hard nut to crack. All right, let's rip.
Yeah, I streamed 4 to 7 the last couple times I streamed. Oh, got you. Well, I hope it's been going. I hope it's been working out for you.
Take it away.
I mean, to be fair, I don't even think my own times for streaming are ideal. I think mine are probably bad too. I work third shift, so I just gotta find the other night owls to watch. True, I feel that.
Give it your best shot.
Do 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 do. Yeah, that's good. I'm glad. I'm happy for you, man.
Shock one up.
Nice. That went great. Thanks a bundle, Arkwright.
Okay, wait a second. What does Nemesis Aura do? Immunity, attack, and arts damage up. Wait. Immunity? Activates one stigma, granting them the willpower to fulfill even the most harrowing of duties. Immunity? Does that mean that, like... Oh, but it's single target. Oh, okay. So, it's a single buff that gives immunity. Okay. Does that mean immunity from... status effects? Or is it, like... immunity from attacks? Probably like a shield type immunity thing.
Victory's ours.
I need to heal Ferry. There we go. 'Tis a shame my maxi pad supply never shows up. Crushes my hopes and dreams. Hopes and dreams, I'm sorry. Quick art damage dealt 100 times. I'll take that.
Watch out. That enemy looks strong.
Oh, I didn't mean to. I pressed the wrong button. Do 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 do. Okay, there we go.
Initiating drive.
Like hell you are. Payback time.
Boom!
On your
Yo, the counter, the avenging strike, let's go.
Need help?
So long as pressing the wrong button leads to a loss, it's always okay to do so. Why do you want it? Why does it have to lead to a loss? I want to win, sir. Oh, okay. I see how this works.
Glowing seal of mine. Grant me refuge. Like hell you are.
Oh, it's an... wait, I don't know if it's a status immunity, but it's like... he won't take damage type of immunity, it looks like.
Perfect chance. Too slow. If you would.
Oh, no, I didn't mean to... I pressed the button for Anyas's S-Craft. That was an accident. Well, I mean... she does have an attack S-Craft now.
I've been saving this. Painted vivid.
I don't really like it, but okay.
A welcome improvement. That looks like a nice chest.
Now, let's finish the job.
Get him!
On your cue.
Do. Exactly, it's an RPG. Content creators aren't allowed to have what they want in an RPG. So if you want to win, it'll be funny if you lose. Them the laws of content creation. I mean, that's fair.
That one felt pretty good.
I guess that's fair. But I hate to break it to you, I'm gonna try my best to win. Do 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 do. Fireball! Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Can't Run from me.
Welcome, Trollmaster. Don't troll me! Why are you inciting trolls? Don't do this.
That was so impressive.
Ready to rumble.
Why are you no! Bruh.
Now, let's finish the job.
Not done yet.
Open wide.
Okay, I need to go back that way.
It should be safe for now.
Okay, so there's one more device that I need to activate. I'll probably see it on my way going back. Get that. Give me that. I'll take this.
That enemy looks strong.
Let's get this rolling.
Bam! I think the Trails game will finish in 2032 as I mean, he did say that it was going to finish in 2032. Yeah. I don't know if I trust him, considering he says a lot of things and half the time he just ends up flat out lying. So I'll believe it for now, but we'll see when it happens. Because he also said that, like, the Sky games were only supposed to be, like, 2 games, I'm pretty sure. And I'm pretty sure he said things like, I'm pretty sure he said that, like, the Cold Steel games wasn't supposed to be anywhere near as long as they were. And the the Calvard arc was only supposed to be, like, what, 1 game or something. So, I mean, Kondo tends to lie, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. Obviously, even a rock know that is not true or possible. Well, no, I mean, Kondo did say the Trails games are gonna end in like 5 years. I think that's what he said. He did say that in like an interview. Now, whether or not I believe him is a different story.
Jump the gun, yeah?
Yeah! You got this! Here we go!
Do. One of us. Oh my god, I can't.
Now's my chance.
Don't jump the gun, yeah?
Initiating drive. Right behind you.
I mean, this thing is dead right after this attack, right? Yeah, he dead.
Nice! Moving on up. Racking up those macho points, am I right?
I won't stop here.
For me, after Kai 2 included, there are 4/5 games to finish the saga. Yeah, I mean, I think Horizon 2 will probably be the end of the Calvard arc. I think. We'll see. I don't know. I'm not quite sure yet, because to be honest, like, I haven't finished this. You can see, I haven't finished this game, so I don't really know what happens at the end of this game. I don't know how this game ends. I feel like Horizon 2 will be the end of the Calvard arc, but where the games go from there, I do not know. I have witnessed, and I have corrupted a new chatter to the ways of the troll. My task is done, and I shall take my leave. chat with you later, my man. Alright, Zoran Black Rose, thanks for hanging, man. I will see you later, my dude. Have a good one.
You got this.
Do 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 do. After Kai 2, we'll start another narrative arc and probably 1 or 2 games for the final showdown. Maybe, probably, we'll see. I don't know. I still hold the opinion that if we do not get playable Cassius for the final game, then that's a missed opportunity, and they done fucked up. So we better get playable Cassius, I'm just saying.
Can't run from me.
Kablam! Tag along!
Understood. Now!
On for the road!
You want to see what I can really do?
You really finessed that, Graham.
A hard nut to crack. All right, let's
Open wide!
Do 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 do.
Here we go! You're not
I want all characters from 3rd Reverie plus from Kai, but it will be only a dream. 70 characters more or less. I mean, yeah, I don't want... See, that's the thing. Like, I don't really want every character to come back, but there are characters I want to come back. But also, the way I see it, Cassius was not playable in the Sky games at all. And he's touted up... He's made out to be, like, this really great fucking fighter. Like, this really great character. And if they don't make him playable at some point in time, it's a missed opportunity. I think they need to make him playable.
Can't run from me.
Kablam!
You love to have a lot of choice. See, I'm not entirely keen on having a lot of... Like, I like having a decent selection of characters, but I don't like having too many.
That was so impressive.
The thing is, like, I like having a decent selection of characters because I like having characters to choose from, obviously. But I feel like there's a point where it's like there's too many, and it becomes overwhelming, and it also becomes a problem. I feel like that's something that it becomes a problem. It becomes a problem for like the story, because what the Trails games, if the Cold Steel games have shown me anything, is that when there's too many characters, it's the Trails games have this problem of like every character seems to need to talk, right? So like when there's too many characters when there's like 70 fucking characters on screen, every single character on screen needs to have at least one line of dialogue according to the Trails games. And I don't like that because it gets to be annoying. Even if it's just like a simple hello, right? 70 characters saying hello is really just like annoying. I hate it. You know? So like, I don't really want that many characters because I don't really want to have every single character all the time speaking. You know? So I kind of like having a smaller cast, which is also why I really liked Daybreak 1. Because Daybreak 1, you had a smaller cast, there was a focus on a small cast of characters, and the story was really, really well done, and there wasn't as much filler dialogue, and there was a lot of the dialogue was very focused on the story and had very little filler. And I like that. That was something I really like. So having a smaller cast, in my opinion, can be very nice. I don't know. Yeah. My problem is just that when the Trails games have a large cast, it's just there comes a point where they start to just add a lot of filler dialogue, where it's just like, "Hi, how you doing? My name is so-and-so. I know you've seen me for the 5th time, but I'm introducing myself again." And it's like, I don't really need a reintroduction to you again and again and again. I want to have a big banana on Battle Pole, gotcha. On final moments. Yeah, no, I feel that too. I like to have, like I said, I like to have a lot of I like to have a decent amount of characters to choose from. It's just, if there's one thing I learned from the Trails games, it's they have an issue with having so many characters, and it mostly has to do with the fact that they feel like all their characters need to talk when they really don't. So I don't know. I don't entirely trust them to have bring back a bunch of bring back a bunch of characters. I don't trust them to do it. There's definitely there are a bunch of characters that I would like to see come back, for sure. But I'm kind of okay with them just keeping a small cast of characters.
Job well done, everybody. Be careful. That thing looks mean. We need to be cautious.
Not like Mobile Phone Northern War. I never played that. I think Krogan has played that.
Don't jump the gun, No problem.
Yeah, I played that, and it doesn't have enough characters. I mean... I don't know, man. It seemed like it had a lot of characters.
Cavalry bolt. Sorry, pal. Keep step.
Do 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 do. Took me like 2 months to get everyone I played for free. I mean, sounds like a lot to me. It's not a normal thing to do. Trails games, gotcha, plus PvP, plus ATB combat. Yeah, that's fair. Ooh, Rapid Tempest. Ooh, I need to see what this is like now. Hold up. Did they change the animation now because it's Rapid Tempest? Please tell me this changes the animation.
Rapid Tempest.
Oh. No, it didn't change the animation. The animation was basically the same. Sad. Sad. Ooh! I have meteoric gravity now. I didn't even have Love or Ein. Damn, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear you didn't have those two characters. It's alright, you'll be alright. Alright, so that's that. Okay, I'll take that. Go here.
That's one course completed.
But I was able to make a team of Cassius, Victor, Liane, Aurelia, and McBurn. That was proper scary. Gotcha.
Where to now?
Holy fuck! You think they gave me enough palms? God damn!
My blade is yours. It's yours.
Perfect chance.
Is that hitting all of them? Oh, that's doing the wrong thing. There we go.
It's the end of the line. You're finished. Bigness. Rampage. Go for it.
Yeah, I'm not about to let you run away. Fuck that.
Seal of mine, shining from the abyss. By your glow, strike down my enemies. Fly, holy spears of space.
Seems about right.
Yeah, that seems about right. Yeah, sure.
Where to now?
Do. Alright, who gets first turn now? Nah, I'm sorry, you guys are not getting all those turns and getting to run away. Hell no. Hell no.
It's the end of the line. You're finished.
There seems to be a cap on how many hits she's allowed to do in her S-Craft.
That's how it goes.
Seems about right.
Where to now?
Alright, let's oh, I can't save here, can I? Okay. Wheel. Wait, what's this one? Equipment, and this is Space Quartz. Alright, let's go here.
Forward.
Alright, save! Spoiler, Fairy will say that she hasn't seen her life seen in her life a tiramisu. I mean, anyway, I am done for the day, you guys. Thank you everyone for hanging out. I hope you all enjoyed. I'm not sure if I'm streaming tomorrow. If I do end up streaming tomorrow, it will be we'll be playing Aethermancer tomorrow. If I do end up streaming, I'm not sure. So I will see you all next stream. Have yourselves a good one. Take care. Bye.